across a title-winning World Rally car and you blend in some high-tech modern stuff, well, you get this, the Prodrive P25.
It's 100 miles an hour, 110, 120, 130. This thing is lightning fast.
Hello and welcome to the Driver Reviews channel. I'm Vicki Butler-Henderson.
And I'm Gordon Shedden.
And today we are looking at a rally-derived machine that has got some seriously impressive numbers. This is one of 25 ever made.
It's unbelievably lightweight, less than 1,200 kilograms, which actually is less than the first Subaru Impreza World Rally car.
And if that's not enough, when this was new, it cost £552,000. It is the Prodrive P25. It's a 25th birthday present to the world, created by Prodrive, the magical motorsport team that ran Subaru's World Rally campaign for almost 20 years. Put simply, it is Prodrive's reimagined, lightweight, modern version of the 1997 two-door Impreza World Rally car. And, Gordon, we've also got one of these, a 22B.
And this was the car that inspired Subaru in 1998 to make this special edition of the 22B. There were only 424 of these ever made, and 16 came to the UK. They're incredibly rare. The car was built to celebrate Subaru's third World Rally Championship, and really to have both of these cars in one place at one time is incredibly special.
It is very exciting to have them here. And when this was new, this was about £40,000. Today, what's the market value on a 22B?
Upwards of £250,000 and continuing. But you know what? That's a bargain still compared to P25.
That is true. Now, whilst we've got these two cars together, let us have a montage and see what the differences are. And then when it comes to facts and figures, this one had 300 horsepower, that one 440, and then the 0 to 62 mile an hour time, this one was 4.7 seconds, and the P25?
Oh, low threes, it's fast.
Yeah, exactly. Now, enough chat. We have come to your backyard, the home of Scottish motorsport. We're at Knockhill. I'm itching to get going, so can you, well, show us around?
I'm happy to show for you. Let's go and drive.
And as we settle down, please don't forget to press like and subscribe so that you're notified each time we post something new. Flash, I think this has got launch control.
Oh, it is special, but it takes a little bit of doing.
Go on then, what's the process?
Right, the process is I've got it in Sport Plus mode. I've got my foot on the brake. I now need to hold to set anti-lag. I've got 20 seconds to do it. Do you want to count me down?
No.
No? Right, on the gas. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, it's just like being at the start of a rally.
And that's 100 miles an hour from the finish line, off the start. Your foot's flat on the floor, and it's like an absolute banshee trying to escape. That is so much fun, I tell you. You got to make sure you do that at a racetrack. You can't be doing that stuff sat outside Starbucks at the traffic lights.
This car's got a pretty special number, hasn't it? Not just the registration plate.
Oh, it does. So this is car 000 of 25. And the reason that is because car 13, which actually it is, doesn't exist for
in
the
Japan
obvious
they don't like it.
reasons.
Yeah, it's
People
unlucky.
don't like 13. So yeah, but how special to have car 000. Just that, I think that finishing touch on what is already perfection.
Let's cast ourselves back then into the years from sort of the mid-1990s through to the early 2000s. Prodrive, a British-based company, won 3 World Rally Championship manufacturers titles and 3 drivers titles. Now those superstars were Petter Solberg, Richard Burns, and of course the late and equally great Colin McRae. Flash, what are your memories of those cars in that era and the drivers?
I mean, everything was just so raw back in that era, wasn't it? The British public, really came alive with, enthusiasm of rallying again. Having come out of the old Group B era, and all of a sudden we've got these new superstars in Colin McRae and Richard Burns, and of course Petter Solberg, who was just mad as a box of frogs, and just a real rally icon. But the cars themselves were what people just aspired to drive. If you think of Subaru, until rallying came along and they put Impreza in the World Rally Championship, a Subaru was something that a farmer would drive and would move and herd sheep about. And all of a sudden, we've got this car which is dominating on a world scene, boxer engine which sounded so different to everything else, and so many memories of cars and drivers from that era.
And also what was so lovely about the Burns-McRae eras was that they were from Britain, they were UK, they were having sort of an inter-country battle in the world, on the world stage.
Absolutely.
It just drew you in, didn't it?
Yeah, and both at the absolute top of their game. An element of friendship, definite respect, and obviously both willing to put everything on the line every stage, not only to beat each other, but ultimately to win the rally and world championships. And fantastic that both managed to do it.
Oh, incredible. Okay, Flash, I think it's time then that we channeled our inner World Rally driver and co-driver that's within us. So we've got 3 settings. We've got Road, Sport, and then Sport Plus, which gives you anti-lag. I'll leave it up to you as to what one you go for. But I'm thinking Sport Plus.
Yeah, I think we'll go one stage at a time, just to enjoy what this car's got to offer. So just now in road mode, we have 350 horsepower, which is okay. However, at the touch of a button, on the Prodrive button no less, we go to sport mode, which gives us another 100 horsepower, and all of a sudden, jeez, this thing comes to life. The dashboard flashes red when we need to change gear. Whoa. And we're on the brakes, down into 4th. I told you it would put a smile on your face. But what a change of personality in the car. The differential now locked at 100%, that extra horsepower. It's like this thing's got an alter ego.
Yeah, a Jekyll and Hyde.
And you know what makes it even more special? If you even take on top of the fact that you've got all this responsiveness, all this lightweight, all this rally car dynamics, is that this is only the middle mode. Because as everybody knows with rallying, it's all about the sound, isn't it? And the one thing that rally cars, all proper rally cars should have, is anti-lag. Which just is incredible, a proper anti-lag system. And this is a road car has got it.
Yeah. So tell us, what is anti-lag? What does it do, and how are we going to feel inside?
So anti-lag is all about keeping this turbo spinning. So rather than having to spool the turbo boost to generate the power and the torque, anti-lag, gives all of the fun, all of the time. Makes it really, really cool. I reckon it's about time that we have a go. Inevitable P button,
ALS
anti-lag system,
yeah.
and listen to that exhaust. Everything's changed. Now, off we go. There we go. It's there all the time. Listen to it coughing and banging on the downshift. Whoa, whoa, we're alive, absolutely alive. It's 100 miles an hour, 110, 120, 130. This thing is lightning fast, lightning fast.
Also, there's no pitch or roll. I mean, it is as rigid as a motorsport ultimate machine.
It is an absolute rally car for the road. The acceleration, it shows you just what it's like to have lightweight and performance. Oh, it's moving, it's shaking. We'll get it turned, we'll get on the gas. Oh, down the dip. Are you living it yet? Do you feel like a rally co-driver? You're not giving me many instructions.
I think I've probably had enough.
Oh, this is everybody's childhood dream. It does make you feel like you are there in the moment, in the REC rally, on the way to Kielder Forest.
So we've got a 2.5 boxer engine, we've got 600 Newton meters of torque, and we have got a gear box that will shift gears in 80 milliseconds of a second.
And the gear shift, it's just throwing it through the gears so fast. But you know what? It's the attention to detail. A bit different to a lot of cars that have got paddle shifts. Everything happens with this paddle on the right hand side,
Yeah, one paddle.
which was exactly what it was like in the World Rally car of the era. So you pull to go up a gear, push the same paddle to go down, but the paddle does not move. And the reason for that is because normally in rallying, you've got a lot of steering lock on and you're moving about. So if you've got a turn of lock on and the paddle moves with the steering wheel, you don't know where you're going to be. So you always have an option to change gear. So yeah, the attention to detail, I like that.
And also, I love the fact that you can hear it shift as well, proper rally styling. You can almost hear it going in.
It is, it feels like a pneumatic actuator. It is throwing it into gear. It's certainly not all about smoothness. It comes alive. The faster you go, the gear shift comes into its own. It's slow speed, it feels clunky, it feels mechanical. It makes it feel alive, like you're actually having to drive the car. There's certainly no electronic gizmos and gadgets that are here to make your life any easier. They're just all here to make it go faster.
Now, top speed, bizarrely, is limited to about 150 miles an hour. But that's the beauty of rallying. It's not top speed Formula One stuff. It is the way that you get through the corners.
It's the acceleration, these short gear ratios. We're pulling gears so fast through the acceleration. But let's be honest, in realistic terms, when is anybody going to be doing over 150 miles an hour? This is a saloon car, this is a rally car. It's not a tuned out hypercar that's trying to take a top speed number. But then again, the fun factor to 150 miles an hour, this is on another planet.
Of course, this is all-wheel drive, but it's also got a suspension system, McPherson struts, Bilstein dampers that have been tweaked. Prodrive magic.
Absolutely, and inevitably they've gone with the best setup of McPherson struts, but they've just again evolved this concept of a rally car. They've given us a suspension setup which has a huge amount of grip, even in this track environment, but somehow it almost feels a little bit supple, that you could genuinely use this car on the road. it's not trying to rattle your fillings out, it's got a bit of compliance, and I guess that's Prodrive's experience of rally cars and actually been able to to deal with all the undulations that are thrown at a car in a rally environment.
As amazing as this is on the tarmac, this is an Impreza. It's supposed to be a road car. It needs to be driven on the road, and I'm itching to have a go. So please, sir, please can I have a go?
I think you've got to drive this car. You're going to absolutely love it.
Thank you. Let's take a moment to appreciate what makes this special edition the most special. Because it's not just the latest technology and materials which showcase what can be achieved today, but Prodrive also got the original band back together. The team that worked on the '97 Impreza WRC car, which included Peter Stevens on the exterior design and technical guru David Lapworth. An awesome project for them to be involved in, layered with nostalgia, I'm sure. And then, if we open the bonnet and drool over Subaru's latest flat 4 2.5 litre cylinder block that's been totally re-engineered by Prodrive's powertrain team, and look at the nameplate, Tony Horton. He hand-built the flat 4 engines of Burns and McRae as well. Just lovely. Bespoke internal components in there include new cylinder liners, pistons, conrods and a valve train with variable cam timing. There's a Garrett Motorsport turbo with a high performance intercooler and airbox. Also, this has the same chassis used in the first Impreza WRC car, but obviously lighter, more powerful and with superior dynamics. Weight-saving carbon composite makes up the boot, the bonnet, the roof, the sills, the door mirrors, front and rear quarters, WRC style rear wing and bumpers. And an Acropro-rich titanium and stainless steel racing exhaust system. Then there are the brakes. They are almost bursting out of the wheels. They're AP racing brakes, 380mm vented discs at the front and 350 at the rear. These wheels are Prodrive's own 19-inch ones, and they are surrounded by Bridgestone Potenza Sport tyres. The Bridgestone Potenza Sport tyres has also achieved a rating of 4.6 out of 5 stars from hundreds of drivers on DriverReviews. Whatever car you drive, the only thing connecting you to the road or the track are the tiny contact patches on your tyres. So it is crucial to find the right set, but searching for them can be stressful and confusing. If you need help choosing new tyres for your car, then go to DriverReviews.com, where you will see thousands of reviews of all the top brands written by drivers just like you. Also, check out the winners of our latest Customer Choice Awards. When it comes to MPG, there's no official figure for this car, but I know one thing. I can hear it escape as I change gear.
You can, and especially when you go through the modes into Sport and the Sport Plus mode, that anti-lag is just unburnt fuel sending itself out the back of this car. Yeah, one of the really cool things about this car is it is a resto mod, so essentially it's from 1997, but that brings with it so many cool things because there's no kind of jurisdiction on emissions. We don't need 4 catalytic converters. You know, there's no anti-lock braking systems, there's no stability control systems, there's not even any airbags.
I know, exactly. And how tiny are these A-pillars? Because they're not packed with side bags or anything like that.
Exactly, and that helps keep the weight down, obviously, but it's a real throwback, but just in a modern car. So yeah. You know, the brake feel is incredible, but geez, you've got to push that brake pedal hard to stop it. The first couple of times you think, we're never stopping. But yeah, once you get into it, it is just like you'd want a race car to be.
I love the interior as well. It's so delicately done and yet robust. You've got suede, you've got carbon fibre, you know, there's no harsh, scratchy plastics really. It's beautifully done.
It's lovely. And the biggest waste is that stereo, because nobody's listening to the stereo when you're driving this. And as we flick through the modes into sport mode, and then just hold it down and listen to that alter ego with the anti-lag system live. I mean, you can't help but smile. It is just absolute madness.
I love it. It's a wash with Alcantara, metal or carbon. There's not really much old school harsh plastic in here. There is a WRC style fly-off hydraulic handbrake which disengages the centre diff to remove drive to the rear wheels so you can sling the back end around. There's also a standard electric park brake for when you have to be normal. When it comes to being helpful for everyday driving, there's a simple screen for mobile connectivity, a wireless phone charger, and in the back, well, customers could opt for seats for 2 passengers or a safety cage. Ahead of the driver is a digital display with graphics you can change and a data logger for everything, even the brake pressure. There's just that one gear shift paddle, push to go down, pull to go up, the 6 gears. It's all pretty simple and a wonderful recreation of an authentic late 1990s Impreza and the interior work of British-based Callum Designs. I love the fact that it doesn't have any electronic aids about it. I mean, it doesn't, you know, it doesn't even have the ABS.
I know, and so many cars now have got, you know, all these systems to run through to turn off these safety features, in inverted commas, the lane control, the distance control, that you want to stop for a coffee break control, all the things that are totally irrelevant in a car when you want something as pure as this.
It is, that's it, it's pure and it's simple, and that is what makes it so exquisite. I feel so blessed to be driving it, honestly, it's an absolute treat.
It really does hark you back to, you know, those times growing up, and you do genuinely feel like you've got a bit of rally driver in you. When you drive it, you've just got that sensation that you're so attached and alive with the car.
But what is interesting is the suspension. I really was expecting this car to bang and crash around, but there is some subtlety to it and a little bit of comfort, dare I say.
It is, and especially because there's not any different suspension settings in this car, so it's not like comfort, sport, you know, whatever in terms of the suspension.
Yeah. So
this is a suspension setup which has got to be able to drive you around town doing 30 miles an hour, drive on, you know, awesome A roads like this, and, you know, drive, you know, enthusiastically on track as well. And I think it does it beautifully.
So brilliant, so clever. If you love the reinvention of a classic car, then you might also like the other review that Mr. Shedden and I have done on the Knockhill 911K. So if you want to see that, then just click on the link. Wow, honestly, what a piece of kit and a fitting reimagining of that original car, which also gave us a 22B. We are, so many riches.
It's just incredible. What a piece of engineering. You know, what a tribute to 22B. I tell you what, if Carlsberg did Subaru Imprezas, this is it in P25. It's just so special.
Yeah, and I am going to give the last word to David Richards, who's the chairman of Prodrive, who said about the P25, I believe that we have achieved our vision of creating our own modern interpretation of the most iconic Subaru Impreza ever. I agree.
Can't argue with that.
No. Please let us know your thoughts about all things Subaru in the comments section. We would love to hear from you. And please press like and subscribe so that you're notified each time we post something new.